Good evening and welcome to the Dani Craven Stadium for the Super League A clash between the hosts, Martis, and the visiting side, all the way from Brookside and Claremont. It's Villagers. It's a cold night, a chilly night out in Stellenbosch, but it's a beautiful evening for rugby under the lights here at the historical Dani Craven Stadium. And of course, we need to get through these team sheets. We'll start with the visitors. They've got one heck of a side loaded up for this Wednesday night clash. Albert Loupsha, Jacques Goosen, captains from Hooker, and Kyle Bailey make up the front row, with Jordan Sinclair and Thomas Meyer the locks. Mitchell Carstens and Lukman Yaya, along with the man that needs no introduction, Roloff Smith, as the loose forwards. William Rose and Marlo Weiss at 9 and 10. Of course, Ivan Bartels and Andries Viljoen, a dangerous centre pair. Then, of course, we've got speed everywhere. Emil Damant, Kolisa Guma, and Turban Gabriels make up the back three. George Fritz, Cole Haggard, Justin Tace, Dylan Utete, Dion Koen, Brad Tain, Clive Kruger, and Joshua Vermeulen make up the bench for the men from Claremont. To the home side we go, where Yannick Maria, Sia Nkobelanga, Matimo Mangani make up the front row. Thijs Kitshoff and Matt Gray at the locks, captained by the notorious Gift Lamini at 6. David Murray and Eric Basson make up the rest of that powerful loose trio. Mikael Volmoer has been an absolute standout for the Martis, and he is alongside MC Van Heeren Smith as the halfback pairing. Now, of course, Waka Salan, man that needs no introduction at all, alongside Aiden Topley, and Matthew van Skalkwyk with Jacques Rousseau and Cade Croy make up a dangerous back three on the side. Bred and mentored by Kabamba Flores and Craig Barry. On the bench, they've got Willem van der Heever, Jan Lubasson, and then, of course, they've got a late change with Amar Burton coming in for the home side. Luan Botha and Ethan Sneyman make up the forwards on the bench. Ezekiel Ngopeni, CJ Marks, and Mike Mavovana make up the rest of the bench. It's the Martis. It's Villagers. It's the Super League A. And it's coming to you live in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
Hi, how's it coaching? All right, well. How do you have it? Good with yourself, man.
It's the coaching staff just walking past me, just taking up their seats here. Like to get a nice big aerial view as well. It seems that is the Martis playing at home. It's the usual Wednesday night affair in the Super League A. Not really a crowd to speak of tonight. It's probably the cold that's getting them away, but we've got some fans in the grounds at least, bearing the cold. Stellenbosch with a beautiful backdrop of the mountains as well. When these lights come on at the DC, it turns into an absolute spectacle. Absolutely fantastic stuff. It's always lekker to come here to Martis and come and check out what's happening. You can see some really good rugby. Two sides who are vying to continue their path onto the playoffs for the Super League A Championship. I mean, the final was held at this historic stadium last year, where False Bay beat Durbanville Belleville. And here they come. That's Villagers. Jacques Goosen leads them out in that famous white jersey that has been donned by so many gone before them. As the Maroon Machine makes their way onto the field, Give Dlamini leading his side. He's only played 7 games this season, the Martis, so they've got a lot of catching up to do, and it's going to be exciting because they're going to be playing regularly on Wednesday nights as well. The refereeing team just running onto the field. One of the ARs this evening is assistant coach Craig Barry's brother Nathan. They're running across the field. They're taking touch on the far side. We're about to get underway here at the DC for this SLA Classic. I'm just waiting for the ball. Marlo Weiss wants to get us underway here. Feels a little flat, the ball apparently. The referee says we need to get underway. And that is not the kind of kick that Villagers would have wanted to get underway, but it's cleaned up by the Martis. Here they come. Volmoor swings it out wide. Salan with a blue headgear runs into a mountain. That mountain was Mitchell Carstens. Referee says no. There was a little accidental offside, and it's going to be the first scrum down of the match to Villagers. Or Villager Rugby Football Club. Apologies. The second oldest rugby club in the country. Of course, only put to that by a single year by Hamiltons, their great rivals. But it's all about Villagers and Martis tonight. William Rose has the ball in hand. He's going to feed the scrum. It's a really tight scrum by both teams, but it's picked up at the back. Wide it goes, on the attack, Villagers, big! Hit there by Gabriels, just bumping somebody over there. Still Villager, they've got the ball here. They had the advantage, but it is offside, says the referee. Penalty relatively in front of the sticks. It should be an easy decision here. Nope, actually it isn't. They're not going to go for the points. They want to score some tries. They back their set piece with the men from Brookside. And they're going to have the first line out after having the first scrum of the game. Just a little bit of a breeze. Yeah, it doesn't go the way they probably had it planned, but unfortunately it is knocked on by the away side. Had the opportunity to try and kick for poles, get the first points on the board in the first 2 minutes of the game. Went for the line in the corner, and unfortunately it just didn't come off. Of course, this Village side coached by Charles Jacobs and of course Rudy Page, another name that is synonymous to South African rugby. And this time Kyle Volmoor is going to put the ball in the scrum. It's picked up beautifully at the back. Eric Basson gains a couple of yards. It's given off again to the big forwards by Volmoor, just trying to get a better angle for MCF van Heerden Smith. But it does look like a little box kick. It is not a lot of distance on the kick, but it is cleaned up well by Villagers. It was Jacques Rousseau who cleaned that up. William Rose now swings it out to the big forwards. Go to ground without making a lot of gaining a lot of ground. Out wide it comes again. Gabriel's unfortunately knocks it on there from the pass. Andries Viljoen, he's a big unit. Made the pass early. Gabriel's just didn't expect it at that time. Villagers looking like they want to give the ball a little bit more air against Martis. William Rose just trying to get a feel for what's happening at the line-out time. And Gift Lamini says nope. He's not going to have none of it. It's a maul from the Martis. Martis pride themselves on their set-piece game. Still the same maul. Martis not gaining a lot of ground here. Good maul defense by Villagers, forcing the kick from Volmoor. But it's another opportunity, and it's a good mark. Good mark taken. Quick thinking by the men from Villagers there. Number 11, Matthew van Skalkwyk, just tapping, passing the ball to his fullback, Gabriels. Kicks it out into touch. Didn't gain a lot of ground, even though he had a lot of time. But it's still going to be Martis. Gift Lamini coming over once again and giving some instructions. Looks like a 4-man. Taking their time here for the calls here. Spacing is a little bit of an issue for the Martis there, Sia and Kubelanga, but it does find his jumper and out it comes. Big swing out wide, good defense, but it's still well maintained by Kate Croy. Does gain some ground, it's turned over in the tackle. Beautiful stuff of the men from Brookside. Out wide it goes now. The link-up play is fantastic. Gabriel's trying to put another one down, but unfortunately doesn't make it happen this time. Doesn't make it stick. And it did look like he lost the ball forward. They're going to play the line out of the Martis just inside their half. It's been an all-action packed 6 minutes here. Still a no score. The Martis with the line out. Doesn't go the way they want to do it. Villagers. No advantage, says the referee. It was actually from a white hand. White referring to the jersey color, of course. And it's going to be a Martis scrum. Mikael Volmoor will have the put in. Once again, glorious scenes here at the Dani Craven Stadium. Big scrum. This is going to be for both sides. They both want to get the upper hand on the set piece, but it is the Martis. Eric Basson gives it out of Volmoor. Inside ball. Kate Croy. That's holding on, says the referee. Beautiful call by the referee. And even better by that man once again, the tank, Mitchell Carstens. He's a big unit, isn't he? Good touch finder from the men from Brookside. They want to attack. They want to get the ball in hand. They want to give it some air tonight. The set piece going to be really important here as well. Make sure they get their jumpers. Try and get on the front foot. Get over the gain line quickly. From the start of this match, you could see they want to up the tempo, and that's exactly what they want to try and do. But unfortunately, don't get the ball back from the line out. That's the second one that's gone really just disarray the lineouts, but nonetheless they do get the ball back. Villagers. William Rose goes digging, gives it out wide. Ooh, just a little bit of a miscommunication there. Martis have the ball back now. On the attack are the Martis. Kyle Volmoer. MCF van Heerden Smith puts it up high for Jacques Rousseau to chase. It's a good clean catch. That looks like holding on as well. And it is. What a beautiful piece of passage of play from the Martis. And here comes the big number 7, but he's lost the ball in the contact. David Marais lost the ball in the contact. William Rose did fantastically well to rip the ball out in the tackle. Coach Craig Barry just shouting a couple of instructions there to his fly off MCF van Heerden Smith. Of course, Craig Barry, the backline coach here at the Martis, not only at the club, at Varsity Cup level as well. That doesn't look like a good kick. That's not a good kick. That's not out. The Martis, beautifully done. David Marais everywhere in this game. Kate Croy swings it out wide. There's Waka Salan on the ball now. It's actually Aiden Topley wearing the blue headgear. I want to apologize for that, but there's no advantage, says the referee. It is offside. It's a quick tag. Kyle Volmoer. Spot that the defense wasn't quite 10, but they just made it back in time. Out the ball goes now. Marty's looking to set up the phases, which they do. Gaining ground, putting up a lot of phases are the Martis. A little wayward pass. That's still a new advantage, says the referee. It was offside once again. He's going to want to have a chat just quickly to Jacques Goosen. Say third one thus far. Referee deciding enough is enough. And the Martis and MCF van Heerden Smith are not going to kick for posts. They're going to go for the corner, which they find, and they're going to try and set up a line out of one of their trademark mauls. Try and put the first point on the board. Good line out by the Martis. Here come that maul. Good maul defense, but that's a beautiful try. Breaking away from the maul there. My angle really couldn't see who picked that up, but it just wait a little bit to just get confirmation of who the try scorer is. The Martis with the first score on the board. Trademark Martis play, kicking for the corner, finding it, and it's actually Eric Basson, the big number 8, has been absolutely everywhere in this game, and he has got the first try of the match. Trademark Martis, like I said, going for the corner, setting up the maul. Beautiful defense by Villagers, but just opening the gate slightly, and Eric Basson just absolutely smashes through the brick wall in front of him to score the try. And now the only question remains, will it be converted? MC van Heerden Smith. Comes forward, strikes it, looks good, yes. Adds the extras. MC van Heerden Smith adds the 2 points. And it's a 7-point ball game. 13 minutes played, or just about 13 minutes played. The home side Martis lead Villager right here at the Donnie Craven Stadium. Hit that like, share and subscribe button. Don't forget to give us a follow for the best club rugby content. Gabriels, the kick of the left foot. Van Heerden Smith tries and puts it high. It's a little askew. Didn't go so well. What a kick that is. It's a beautiful gather. It's a clean gather by Kay Croy. And he returns the kick, giving the Martis the opportunity. Get a good kick chase here. Kicked it into William Rose's arms, who returns the kick. Mikael Volmoer, his opposite number, gathers brilliantly, spots a gap, steps inside. He gets brought down by William Rose, who's quickly on his feet. Of course, William Rose, who played against the Martis as a former UCT player. He knows all about the Martis and what they can do. It looks like a good counter-ruck, but the referee says no, off their feet. Two of them. It's going to be a penalty to the Martis. Somebody just needs a little bit of attention there on the far side of the field. Martis once again kicking for touch, finding it. It's just outside of the 22. The referee's called time here. Seems like a bit of a serious injury, perhaps. He is getting back onto his feet right about now. Matthew van Schalkwyk, the man down for the Martis. He seems to be in a lot of discomfort. They won't be rushed into making any changes at this point. No, they have been told it's going to be a substitution for the Martis. Mike Mavovana. He's going to be replacing Matthew van Schalkwyk on the wing as the Martis start the attack. Waka Salan, big unit. Takes it up in the middle of the field. Volmoer now to his number 4, Thijs Katshoff. Volmoer, he's got the ball. MC van Heerden Smith. Solan spots a gap. Waka Solan is over. Points to the Martis. What a try. Waka Solan, the elder statesman, Mr. Experience. As you can hear, the Martis have got their fans here. They've got their support here. Beautiful run by Waka Salan. Sets it up initially from the line out. He's the first man to take it up into the contact. Then it goes to Katshoff from Volmoer. Swings it out the back to MC van Heerden Smith. Gives it a Salan, and he spots a gap where there probably shouldn't have been one. And he goes over for the second 5-pointer. $12 points to 0. MC van Heerden Smith. An almost similar angle as the previous kick. Just moved it a little back, so I'm trying to get the angle better. So it's a little bit more distance on this one. 12 points to 0. Martis leading Villager. Kick looks good, but nope. It's off to the left. And it stays 12 points to 0. Pretty sure Coach Rudy Page there, very animated on the touchline. On the right hand side, you can't see him, but I can. Coach Hall probably chatting up a storm, trying to find out what's happening. Good kick there. The Martis, Eric Basson, one of the try scorers tonight, with a good gather. Mikael Volmoer setting it up. It looks like a little box kick. It is. That time a little bit more distance. Gets it over halfway, but it is Gabriel's with a clean one. Gives it off to his captain, who's isolated. The Martis gonna try and get him, but they don't. It's ripped in the tackle, says the referee, so it's all good. Can continue to play. There's a man down. That's Aiden Topley for the Martis, but William Rose, he can get it out to his fly off. Pops it inside now. Fully just setting it up. Trying to set up some more phases. Chip kick now. Probably didn't go the distance that they wanted it to. It nonetheless, it's still gathered. Still Villager. Still have the ball. Out it comes now. Big number 1, Albert Loupsha takes her up into the contact situations. Comes out wise. Bartels in quickly. Villian swings it out wide. It's Polisa Kuma. Pumps, puts one down and continues, but it's eventually brought down. Out it comes. Villager have an overlap. Out on the outside. Gabriel swings it out. Emil Damon. He's going to be crossing the line, and he scores the first try of the match for Fallujah. 12 points to 5 it is. Just a minute after the Martis have scored, cross the whitewash, Fallujah come up with a play of absolute note. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like, share and subscribe button. And share this with your world. It's Club Rugby right here on Club Rugby Live. You know it, we know it. We are South Africa's best and premier Club Rugby production company. Interestingly enough, William Rose is taking up kicking duties. Love a scrum half who can kick at goal. There's quite a few of them here in the Super League, eh? William Rose attempting to convert. Yep, it's over. Adds the points. 12 points to 7. 20 minutes into this game. 20 minutes to go before half time. It's quite chilly here at the Dani Craven Stadium, but it's Wednesday night football. It's Super League A football right here on South Africa's premier club rugby destination, Club Rugby Live. Of course, we've got the set piece coming up later with another one of those former Super League A champions, who's now a Currie Cup First Division champion, Darian Ock, who of course won the Super League A last year in this very stadium with False Bay. But more of that coming on later. In about 35-40 minutes time, you can stay tuned for that one. And of course, this action continues here. Ivan Bartels getting a lot of ground. There's another overlap, and Villager's Lukman Yaya is over for the score. That's 2 in 2 minutes for the team from Brookside and Claremont. They didn't come here and let the Martis rule the land. They came here to party, and party are they doing indeed. Started all from a maul inside their half. Beautiful work by the men from Brookside. And then from there, it just all kicked off. Ivan Bartels, what an absolute cracker of a run. Setting it up for Lukman Yaya. Go in the corner. William Rose. Just like MC van Heerden Smith. Almost a similar angle with similar distance. Trying to add the extras. So Village can take a lead. Rose kicks it. Nope, this time That goes left as well. Similarly to his opposite kicker, MC van Heerden-Smith. Nails the first one, then kicks it left in the second one. It's locked at 12 apiece here at the DC. 22 and a half minutes played in this first half. It's the Western Province Super League A. That's Villager and the Martis with MC van Heerden-Smith with the ball in hand. It's a deep kickoff. Village just couldn't retain the ball there. Jordan Sessinkli, and he's knocked it on in the air, and that's going to be a scrum down to the home side. It's probably a little shell-shocked by a Villager scoring 2 within 2 minutes. And literally 60 odd seconds after the Martis score, Villager bounces back and then they score another one. It's going to be a scrum now. It's in a good attacking position. Scrum on the far side of the field. There's a lot of open space out wide. Referee not happy with what's happening at that scrum. Both backs, big, massive, mobile forwards. Martis, of course, coming off a victory at USA Week a couple of weeks ago. And the ball goes. Mikael Volmoer. It's a set piece move. Mike Mavovano took it up, but here come the Martis. They're going to up the tempo. Waiting for quick ball. Is Volmoer. He goes digging. Taking a little bit too long to get it done, but Gift Lamini is waiting. Gets it eventually. There's the captain. Strong leg drive now. Volmoer. It's available once again. Comes out wide now. This time. That's the Wetmare with a carry. Then it goes. Pops it out to Gift Lamini. Does Matt Gray. A stalwart of Martis rugby. Volmoer now. Martis hitting the deck hard here. Volmoer swings it around. Aiden Topley. Steps 1, steps 2. Goes over. Spots the space on the inside. Aiden Topley over for another 5-pointer. And the Martis, they take the lead back. 17 points to 12 with a kick to come, and a fairly easy kick at this point. Good build up from the Martis. Started from a good attacking position just outside of the 22 with this scrum. And they gained a lot of ground, made a lot of meters, stayed patient, stuck to their guns and their shape and their system. And Aiden Topley spots the space. And spots space where there shouldn't have been space on the inside next to tacklers, and goes over for a 5-pointer. And you can make that a 7-pointer because it's 21 points to 12. That third Martis try converted by MC van Heerden-Smith. 19, apologies, to 12. Got a 7-point ball game on our hands. About 14 minutes left to play in this first half. It's a good kick, but it is gathered by the Maroon Machine. Gonna look to exit. And they do. Not a lot of distance from Volmoer. His opposite number does get the ball. Gabriel's now runs into a little bit of trouble. There has been a change for the Martis as well. Just want to double check who left the field there. Mikael Volmoer sets it up now. MC van Heerden-Smith has to play scrum off. Gives it to his captain. Still with the ball. Gift Lamini. It's available now for Volmoer, and it looks like he's setting up for another box kick. A lot of height. Once again. Here it comes. Koli Sakuma The hot stepper, steps 1, steps 2. Eventually is brought down. It's still available for Villagers. And a big kick by Malawash. Kate Croy now returning the favor. Gabriel's waiting for it. Puts her on the left boot. There's not a lot of distance, but it's eventually knocked on by his fly off. We look to be in a little bit of an offside position. We go with a knock on, and it's going to be a scrum to the Martis just inside the Villagers half. Scrum now. Martis. Volmoer. Ball comes out. Van Heerden Smith. Croy out. Wide pass. Does make some ground. Jacques Rousseau still going. Gets brought down inside the 22. Volmoer. Just a little slow to get it up. Does get it out eventually to Matt Gray. Coach is very animated here on the side. Topley with a good kick. It needs a good chase. Mike Mavovana over for the bonus point try as it stands. The replacement. Aiden Topley, what a kick. The Martis just absolutely ruthless every time when they get close or into the 22 of Villager. Beautiful setup, just dragging the defenders across. There's nobody in front of him. Gabriel's was ball watching, and he's over in the corner for another 5-pointer. MC Van Heerden Smith looking to add the extras. It's 24 points to 12. 30 minutes played in this first half. Early kickoff here at the DC due to load shedding at 8. But it's an absolutely beautiful evening for rugby. And that kick looks beautiful as well. Van Heerden Smith, that's the 2. 26 points to 12. Martis, the home side, their 4th try of this match. Marlo Wells. Good kickoff, but it's a good gather by the Martis. Eric Basson it was. Once again in the thick of things. The referee says no. Off their feet. It's Mike Mavovana. I think it was penalised for that. And Villager, they've got a penalty on the 22. And it does look like they're going to kick for touch, trusting their set piece. Are you going to try and set up a line out there? Set up a maul, apologies, with Captain Jacques Goosen. It's a good variation of the line out, and the maul is set for the men from Brookside. It's good maul defense though, but it's still going. Villager on the front foot, it comes out now. Rose, there should be a wide pass, and it is. Tolisa Kuma steps inside. He's going for the corner. He's over. Try time. Villager. Once again, beautiful stuff. Tolisa Kuma. Big wide pass. Does the trick. Drags the defender out. A little bit off balance. Gets stepped inside out. Outside in, apologies. And Kolisa Kuma goes over in the corner. And it's another 5-pointer to the men from Brookside. 26 points to 17. And once again they hit back almost immediately to the men from Claremont. And once again, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you for watching. Hit that like, share and subscribe button. And of course, let's get people to see some Wednesday night club rugby action right here on South Africa's premier club rugby destination, William Rose. Had the direction, just not the distance. Our score stays 26 points to 17. 7 minutes left on the clock on a chilly evening out here in Stellenbosch, but beautiful. That's clear skies and the lights are shining down on the Martis and Villager. MCF van Heerden Smith changing the direction. Gabriel's with a good garra, but unfortunately steps out. It's a good variation from the Martis with their kickoffs. The entire Villager's pack sitting on the other side. And then had to retreat and try and get into position quickly. It's good play from the Martis. Kev Dlamini, captain, passing on the message there. Sia Ngobelanga. Oh, it doesn't go their way. The ball does come out. His opposing captain, Jacques Goosen. And it's Villager. Gets the ball. Out it comes now. Oh, it's trouble brewing. Offloading a game coming to the 4 here. Looks like an exit play, and it is. Andres Viljoen with a kick. Or is it Marlo Wells, was it? Mikael Volmoer returning. And not a lot of distance on that kick there. But he does find touch, the safety of touch. And the Martis and bank on the defensive system. And try and get the ball back. But it was the big number 10 with a kick, the exit there for Villager. Five minutes left in this first half. It's a good take by Villager. Here comes a set move. Almost through the gap. Mitchell Carstens. They change the direction. Gabriel's. He steps one, bumps off one. In fact, it's still available for the men in white. One of the try scorers, Lukman Yaya. Doesn't get a lot of ground. Still get the ball. Andres Viljoen. Mitchell Carstens once again with a big carry for Villager. Wise swings it out, kicks it forward, but it is charged down. Aiden Topley now keeps it in the field of play. Kolisa Kuma has to just tidy everything up there at the back. Didn't really do so, and he's down at the moment with an injury. But it's going to be Villager now. Well, just outside of their 22. There's another player down as well. That's one for the Martis. As we see players just receiving some attention from the medics. The wind picking up here at the Dani Craven Stadium. Does seem like the Martis are going to make another substitution here. They're going to be forced into another one. And it's actually Villager who's going to be forced into a change here. The number 23, Josh Vermeulen, was on the field, and one of their standout players so far in this back line, Kolisa Kuma, is going to have to leave the field due to injury. That is unfortunate. He's been having a cracker of a game thus far, and it's only the first half. It's always sad to see players leave in the first half of games, especially due to injury. In fact, it's sad when any player leaves due to injury. This man has been absolutely fantastic for the men in white as they look to set up a good exit here, which they do. William Rose, big kick, but it's gathered by Mike Mavavana, steps by Kate Croy. Almost a big hit by Ivan Bartels, but it's still available for the Martis, and MC van Heerden Smith gives it to his captain. What a big hit that was. Andries Viljoen. Stolen, says the referee, and yes, trouble out wide. Emil Damant not backing his speed, and the pass was absolutely atrocious. That should have been much better, because Gabriel's was in for all money. And unfortunately, that chance goes a begging. (26 points to 17). Last 30 seconds of this game. Volmoer puts it in the scrum. Once again, beautiful from both sides. And they're going to set it up on the home side. Just want to confirm who went off for the Martis as well. I haven't seen Wako Solan in quite a few passages of play. It's a big kick by Volmoer, and that's going to be out directly in the touch. The referee says that's it. It's going to be half time. That is the Martis in front, 26 points to 17, and we've got a second half on the way really, really soon. We'll be with you in just a little bit. I'm back for the second half of this match. 26 points to 17 is the lead by the home side. Just 9 points in it. It is the Martis up against Villager from Brookside. Live and direct here at Club Rugby Live. Don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe button. You can also follow us on our various platforms at Club Rugby Live on Instagram, on YouTube, on X, as well as on TikTok. As I'm joined here in the commentary box by Francois de Toy, one of the coaches, the head coach at Elderberg men's residence. We're going to get underway for a second half. MC Van Heeren Smith, he's got the ball in hand, just waiting for the match officials. Swapping sides now. Marty's assistant coach Craig Barry, his brother Nathan, is going to run closer on this main touchline, close to the stands. As we're going to get underway now. Second half, Super League A action. It's midweek action. Martis and Villager. Captain Jacques Goosen gets the ball outside of his 22. William Rhodes got to be careful with the exit. It's a good kick distance-wise. The Martis now. Coming back at them. Eric Basson. Mikael Volmoer, he's got the ball in hand. MC Van Heeren Smith gives it out to his number 22. CJ Marks is on the field for Waka Solan. That change has been confirmed. Brings play into the half of the Martis. Oh, of Villagers. Apologies. Somebody's just needing and getting a little bit of attention there. It's a penalty, says the referee. The Martis. There's time off there. Somebody on the far side of the field not feeling too well. Villager has brought on Cole Haggard as well. Big prop forward. They've got a lot of experience in this team. Guys like Ivan Bartels, Andries Viljoen, and of course William Rose. Don't want to speak about Roelof Smith. Everybody knows this man. There's a lot of experience for them to lean on in the second half. Villager's a team that really doesn't go away. Not easily, that is. We are going to be okay. Back to full complement. MC Van Heeren Smith. He's going to try and find touch. Does he? No, he doesn't. The ball bounces. Emil Damant, who's actually a flanker, playing at the wing currently for the away side. And it's an area they potentially can expose. But it is a penalty off their feet at the breakdown. And Villager with a kick to breathe, a sigh of relief. Doesn't find a lot of distance. Nathan Barry just wants to have a conversation. Just picked up a little something there. Very experienced match officials. All of them are part of the SA Rugby Referees Academy or Junior setup. Still waiting for a ball as a referee. Mike Bovovane just kicking it up further. And the ref does a little chip kick. Quite a good kick. He could potentially kick for touch for a referee's team if there was one. And Jacques Rousseau. A little bit of an easier line out, but it's not in straight. Villager struggling a little bit with their line out. A set piece, very important in this game that we love to play and watch. Speaking of the set piece, it's going to be live in about 5 minutes. If you want to catch a former SLA, Western Province champion, and a current First Division, Currie Cup First Division champion, Darian Hock, is going to be on the show live with JP Kellerman and Thurlow Peterson in just a little bit. You can stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit that like, share and subscribe button. It's a little loose, but MC van Heerden-Smith gives it out. Topley, a little wide pass. Jacques Rousseau was. Got the ball there. Van Heerden-Smith gives it out. Big pass there. Sian Kubelanga. But it was just lost forward in the contact situation. And it's going to be a scrum down to the men from Claremont. There's confirmation of that change. Kyle Haggard. He's on the field. Justin Tace is on the field as well. Albert Loubser and Kyle Bailey has left the field. Quite a tight affair. What an absolute spectacle here at the Dani Craven Stadium tonight. It's a good scrum, but it's a little wayward pass. William Rose still kicks it. Kicks it out into touch. It's a good touch finder. For the first time in the second half, a Villager in the half of the Martis. Once again, that routine. Kev Tlamini coming over to Sia Ngubelanga, just giving him a message. What's happening in the lineouts? Hoping to find his jumper. There's the hooker. He does. That's a maul at the back of the lineout. Advantage, says the referee. Maul defense not so good this time for Villagers. Out comes Volmoor now. That's Basson with a carry. Now there's no advantage, says the referee. Taking him out in the air in that line out. David Marais has got a little bit of a niggle, so he's going to need some attention. But MC van Heerden-Smith is going to kick for touch, try and get a lot distance in to the off of Villagers, and they do. Martis once again setting up, taking their time to get to this line out. One of their players, David Marais, receiving some attention. The referee stopping time. Probably wants to have a little chat here. Time's back on. David Marais is okay. Of course, the Martis coaching staff just setting up here close to the media box as well. And in their opposite numbers, Rudy Page. He's on the touchline, and Coach Shaw, he's at the back of the posts in the corner there. A little bit of a angled view from both sides. So David Marais, he's going to go for an HIA, and he's going to be replaced by the big number 20. That's Ethan Sneyman. Just come on the field. And that's actually going to be a full substitution. Signs of concussion, so can't allow them to continue. Eric Basson now, he gets the ball in the middle of the park. Volmoor, MC van Heerden-Smith, Kyk Roy, big hit on him by Lukman Yaya. But it's still there for the Martis, the Maroon Machine. They want to get quick ball. Van Heerden-Smith, out it comes. CJ Marks. It's a loose pass, back up to Villagers, but there's no advantage. And we're going to come back for a knock on. Young CJ Marks looking to get into the thick of things here. It's been an error-filled 7 minutes in the second half, but it's been a beautiful game thus far. What an advert for club rugby in South Africa and club rugby right here in the Western Cape at the historical Dani Craven Stadium. Martis, the Maroon Machine, against Villager in their white strip. The second oldest club in South Africa. Out it comes, it's a set play. Gabriels, he's gonna pass it out wide. Fullion, going for a corner, shrugging off one, but eventually gets tackled 2 meters before the try line. It does look like a knock on, and it is. Set piece goes to plan. In fact, it's to perfection. But unfortunately, a little knock on by William Rose at the breakdown, potentially costing Villagers another 5 points. That was on for all money. These little errors creeping in for both sides, especially Villager. They've had a lot of opportunities in the first half, and now they've had a massive one in the second half and just couldn't capitalize. And let's hope that it doesn't come back to haunt them. But there's still a long way to go in the second half. 31 minutes left to go. It's only 26 points to 17. A lot can happen at this stage of the game. Mikael Volmoor, he's got the ball in hand. The referee not happy with that set. Probably went in a touch early. Tuban Gabriels, wow, what speed, what explosiveness. Just hitting the line like a hot knife through butter. Got a few former provincial players here as well. Former Springbok, Neil de Kock is sitting on my left here. Morgan Newman's in here as well. And here comes the Martis. It's a good exit. Gabriels now gets the ball in his own half. A little bit of a wayward pass. But eventually it comes away to Ivan Bartels. William Rose now. Steps one, steps two. Kev Tlamini with a good tackle. Villager knocks it once again. Jacques Goosen, the captain, El Capitano, this time knocks it on. These opportunities, they've got to take them. They've got to take these opportunities. Joshua Vermeulen, of course, on the field for Xolisa Kuma. You just see Atsia Ngubelanga. It needs a little bit of attention. Looks like an ankle roll. He does seem okay to continue for now. Teams taking an opportunity to grab some water as well. It's been an action-packed second half of the first 10 minutes. Still 26 points to 17. It took quite a long time to get points on the board here in the first half, and it seems the second half is going to be no different. And that's just how tight this game is. That's how important this game is to both sides. Unfortunately, error count is a little bit of an issue for both sides. Penalty now. There's the referee losing their footing. The Martis, that fresh front row, doing its business for the visitors. Marlo Weiss in the corner, into the 22. They go. 5-man called. There's going to be a substitution for the Martis. And number 19, that's Luan Botha. He's going to come on the field to see who he's going to replace. That's Eric Basson, who's leaving the field for Luan Botha. Villager now. It's a good line out, setting up their maul. Their set piece is working. Good maul defense by the Martis. They keep going. That's a good maul from the visitors, but it's good maul defense from the Martis. Good discipline as well coming through the gate, but nope. They've taken it in. Beautiful maul defense by the home side, and it's going to be a scrum down. 5 meters out from their try line. We see another change from the visitors. That's Dian Kun coming on the field. Just waiting to see who he's going to be replacing. These boys are big units in both teams. Volmoor puts it in. It's Mitchell Carstens that's come off the field for Dian Kun. Referee not too happy with the set, so he's just popped it up. Said no, we're going to do this one again. It also looks like Rulof Smith, who has left the field for the visitors. Volmoor puts it in again. That's a steady scrum this time. Losing their footing again, but the referee says it's fine. CJ Marks now bumping Marlo Wash. I think he almost bumped him out of the stadium. And it's a penalty to the Martis. Really big, strong carry by the replacement inside centre. One size, very much smaller than the Villagers fly off. And he almost bumped him out of the stadium. And it's a kick by MC van Heerden Smith, who hasn't found touch. Emil Damant, a flanker playing at wing. That pass just goes to show. But, you know, it's difficult. Switch positions like that, but here come Andres Viljoen. Advantage, says the referee. Not releasing. Andres Viljoen, another one of those big units for the awake side. A lot of experience. Villager, and a kick for touch. Strangely enough, we've had 55 minutes of rugby, and not once did anybody try and kick for poles. Just goes to show how big and massive this game is, and how much these boys trust their set piece. Jacques Rousseau is going to look to find his jumpers. And no, he's being held back at this point. Yannick Marais coming back on the field. Does look like Matimu Mangani. He's played his last one for the night. It's a short throw. It's another mess up in the line out for Villager. tried the variation, didn't go to plan. Martis can't look to exit. It's another box kick loading by Fulmore, gets it away. Beautiful retained. Gabriel's looked like a little bit of a forward pass, but if redeemed, no, it's okay. Went out to Damant. Rose. Martis look a little bit offside there. Referee's deciding it's fine. They do get the ball back. Captain Kev Tlamini carries well. Waiting for a scrum off the Martis. They want to play in their structure, in their setup. Be patient. It's a kick, but fortunately for Fulmore, his captain gathered that kick off the bounce of a Villager player. Matt Gray now. He's been working endlessly with this evening. The big number 5. Fulmore. That's a good hanging kick. But Gabriel's is there. Loses it backwards. But he regathers it. And the Martis go off their feet. Not supporting their own body weight. Ethan Sneyman not supporting his own body weight there, and it's a penalty. It's going to be kicked out to touch. And it's another substitution from the home side. Ezekiel Ngopeni coming onto the field. And it looks like Mikael Fulmore is going to be moving to the wing now. And Jacques Rousseau that's been replaced. And Mikael Fulmore making the shift to the wing. Just shows the versatility of the man. And unfortunately another one goes a begging for the men from Brookside. Jacques Goosen just can't seem to get it right. Somebody is down. And look, Yaya on the floor there for the away side. He's been an absolutely fantastic player tonight. Absolutely beautiful. Like I've said, I'm joined here next to me by my colleague, my friend, and also the head coach of Helderberg men's residence. Well, wait, just quickly, Coach Francois, you guys are playing on Friday as well. How's the campus rugby going? Because that's something that obviously the powers that be here at Martis really consider their feeding scheme.
Yes, campus rugby is going good at the moment. My course is playing Eendrag Friday evening, but Martis Rugby Club is doing a lot of effort to let the campus rugby grow and to let the students feel part of the university.
And then, of course, you guys had a big derby last weekend, came away winners there. How's the log looking? Is there going to be finals? How does it all work?
Well, at the moment, the Helderberg is third, so the boys is just enjoying rugby at the moment. Yes, winning is nice. It's not everything for us, but it's close. We have 2 more games, and then we're going on a short break, and then we've got 2 left, so 4 more games.
Well, you heard it. Campus Rugby, it's alive and kicking. It's on Fridays here at the Dani Craven Stadium, as well as all the other fields adjacent to the DC. As we saw a couple of changes here, William Rose has left the field for the visitors, and of course we've got Clive Kruger on the field, and Brad Tain as well for them. And it does look at this point like Ivan Bartels, he's moved to the wing, and Emil Damant, the flanker turned winger has come off the field. So we've got backs on backs during the final period of the second half. Also a couple of changes for the Martis, as we saw Amar Burton coming onto the field, but it's a penalty. Once again, the Martis scrum coming under pressure. Villager still backing their set piece. As I was saying, campus rugby is alive Friday nights. We can check out campus rugby right here. And then of course I just want to say good luck to Helderberg, the men's residents, the rest of their season. We're back to the SLA action. It's Super League A, it's midweek, it's Wednesday night, it's the DC, a cold, chilly DC, 26 points to 17, 19 minutes played, no points in the second half so far. But Villager have them all set. Once again, good maul defense by the Maroon Machine. Here come Villagers, a wide pass. Couldn't get it out. Was Clive Kruger, but it eventually comes out. Joshua Vermeulen gained a lot of ground. Here come Villager. Dion Koen carries strong. Jacques Rousseau, the captain, picks it up from the pace. Dane brings it out now. Thomas Meyer was to carry that up. Villian. Villager. They can smell something here. Once again, big carry. That's advantage. It's a penalty, says the referee. Bad Brad just got to get to the right mark here. So they want to play it quickly. Jacques Rousseau says no. Relax. We'll make a decision in just a bit. We'll set up a quick tap. Referee just telling Aiden Topley he's just been offside there. He's got to watch himself now. Look man, yeah, big strong carry from the big loose forward. Switches his direction. Jacques Rousseau, the skipper, once again in the thick of the action. Referee says no. He had an opportunity. He didn't take it. Big carry. Advantage, says the referee. He's got the arm out once again. Brad Dane. Nope. That's no try. Coming back for the penalty advantage. Once again offside. Villager setting up something. They're going to try and test this Martis defense. They tap it. Out it goes. Ivan Bartels. He carries strong, carries well. Dane. Out now. Once again, Villian. Absolutely clobbers one. But it's a penalty to the Martis. The Maroon Machine doing the work on the ground. Villager right off their feet at the breakdown. And a sigh of relief for Craig Barry and Kabamba Fluis and co. And the Martis, they can kick the ball out into touch. Put some distance between Villager and their try line. Not a lot of distance on it, but it's a safe kick nonetheless. Defense is the name of the game. Attack wins you games, but defense wins you championships. And that was champion-like defending from the Martis. CJ Marks just getting a little bit of attention there in the far end of the field, but he's right back up. Willem van der Heever with a throw in. Still with the Martis. Van Heerden Smith in his 22. Just bounces out. It's going to be a quick line out. Here comes Gabriels. Here comes the young man. Brought down by CJ Marks. Tane looking to kick, but he doesn't. Ball gets swung out. And it's knocked on. Clive Kruger unfortunately knocks that one on. And another opportunity goes a begging for the away side. Villager's coaching staff very animated. Coach Shaw making his way over to the technical area. Rudy Page, the Springbok, so part of the backroom staff here, is directing traffic. And then on the other hand, to my right, you can see Kabamba Floors, you can see Craig Barry. Also very animated, yet very calm on the face. That is getting quite colder, conditions changing a little bit. There is inclement weather in the air in around the Western Cape. It should be arriving tomorrow, late in the afternoon. For now, it's clear, it's beautiful, and it's club rugby at the DC, with the Martis leading 26 points to 17, 24 and a half minutes played in this game. They've got a scrum inside their half, down to a Villager's error. He's going to try and get the ball out. They do. Mike Mavavane, what a hit. Look, man, yeah. Deemed legal, says the referee. So on they go. MCF van Heerden Smith taking the ball up himself. Gets brought down on the halfway line. There is an advantage, says the referee. Aiden Topley now chips the kick forward, but there's no advantage. There's going to be a talking to, is it? Nope. It's just going to be a penalty. Almost in the middle of the field. For a high tackle. It was a big hit. Look, man, yeah. Almost took his neck off. But was it on the shoulders? And then went up. It's completely. Just a little bit of a high tackle, but it was a heavy hit indeed. And the Martis kick the ball out. And the touch brings play into the 22 of Villager. 15 minutes left on the clock. That is a tight affair at the DC. The Maroon Machine welcome the second oldest club in South Africa, Villager. In it goes, wayward, but it's knocked back by Villager. Out it comes, Viljoen gives it out of Kruger. Out wide it goes, it's Bartels. Still holding the ball. The referee says it's all good. Beautiful turnover in the contact. Looks like it was offside, but on it goes. Out wide now. Luan Botha takes it up. Wayward passing to Kate Croy. The referee going back, there's no advantage. It's offside once again by Villager. Martis, they've got a penalty. And Villager, they've got changes that they want to make. And it's imminent. Dylan Utete, another big unit coming onto the field. George Fritz as well. Probably going to replace Captain Jacques Goosen. They're sending on the bomb squad. We've already seen half of them on in the front row already. A couple of big changes there. Cole Hager, Justin Tice. And now it's time for Dylan Utete and George Fritz to come on the field. They're going to replace Jacques Goosen. I'm trying to see who the other player is that will get replaced. We'll check it now as Marty set up a driving ball. There was my contact made, says the referee. Ongoing, the Maroon Machine. Over they go for the first points of the second half. They absolutely nailed it. Did the Maroon Machine. Once they make contact, they're not supposed to move away. And that's the referee's call. The Martis. They run it over from outside of the 22. They score the first points of the second half. 31 points to 17. And MC van Heerden Smith has got a kick to come to add the extras. They could have mauled Villagers right out of the gates. Absolutely opened up. It was anchors of space. That is Mitchell Carstens. Just want to confirm Mitchell Carstens came off the field. Dylan Utete is on. But there was so much space in that line out. And once you make contact, you're stuck there, unfortunately. Then it's down to more defense. The referee deemed, nope, they already made contact. They can't step away. It's illegal to do so. Telling them to come in. But by the time they did, they were over the line. MC van Heerden Smith, can he get this one over? He does. 33 points to 17. The Martis are running a riot at the DC. You can hear the boys scream 90 seconds, and that's part of the defense system. They want to ensure that within 90 seconds they get out of here, and they make sure that they retain the ball. Make sure that it's theirs. It's set up now, just outside of the 22. Now it's Nkopeni. Zeke. He kicks it high though. It's a hanging kick, competitive kick, but it's well taken by George Fritz. And out it comes to that new man, Utete, carries well. Marlo Welsh. Viljoen, big wide pass. Ivan Bartels, must stay experienced, steps inside, bumps off Mikael Volmoer, who's his opposite number at this point. Fritz now gets into the 22. Out it comes. Viljoen does well, not get hit hard in the tackle. Look man, yeah, good hand by Villagers, but he's taken out. And a double tackle, Kate Croy. And that's Matt Gray who's down right now. And it was advantage to the away side. Quickly taken, Bretain. He runs into a wall of defenders. Dylan Utete now at the back. He picks it up from the pace. Still available for the away side. Pick up and drive now. It's a tackle, says the referee. They need to release it. Another pick up and drive. Moving over. Is it a try? No, it's not. Double movement. But there was still advantage. Not releasing in the tackle. Martis' defense going to be tested once again. It's a quick tap. Out it comes. A set piece move. Viljoen! Andries Viljoen! Once again cutting the line like a hot knife through butter. Absolutely just wrecks that defensive wall from the Martis. Three guys couldn't tackle him. And it's a quick kick. The big number 23. The little number 23. Joshua Vermeulen who converts. Villager right back in this game. 33 points at 24. 6 minutes left on the clock. And that was their bonus point try as well. So they've got an extra point for having 4 tries, of having scored 4 tries, apologies. Here they come. Weiss now kicking it out. And it is out. Just outside of the Martis half of the field. The Martis referee just telling Gift Lamini to get on with it. I've been having these conferences throughout the game, wasting a couple of valuable seconds. This is not the Premier League, boys, where you get 10-12 minutes of extra time. You know, you got to get on with it, yeah. It's a good line out, but accidental offside, says the referee. There was no obstruction or no interference in that lineup, and it's going to be a scrum down to the away side, Valija. It's quite interesting how Martis have been allowed to have these sort of conferences, and Valija the same. We've got to get on with it, got to get things going. But hey, teams try and just want to catch their breath a little bit because it's been end-to-end action. There's 4 minutes left on the clock. Scrum goes down, but it's available for Villagers. Another set move, out wide, Bartels. He gathers it, bumps off Kate Croy. It's advantage to the home side now. No advantage, says the referee. They're going to come all the way back. These silly errors just costing Villager at this point. It's a knock on. And it's going to be a scrum down. Very animated coaching staff from Villager. So out of my screen there, Coach Charles just wrapping up his earpiece. Can't seem to look and listen any longer. His side's still in it though. Anything can happen within 4 minutes of rugby. Ezekiel and Kopeni putting the ball into the scrum. Martis now and CJ Marks taking it up. Strong into the contact. It's the young man from the Martis. Game management happening 3 minutes before time is off. It's a good setup. Looks like a little box kick. Oh, it's knocked on. Toby Gabriels. Is that going to be the final nail in the coffin of Villager? 9 points the game. 33 points at 24. 37, 38 minutes gone. And he knocks it on. Villager ruining the opportunities they didn't take in that first half. Should have been up on the scoreline by now. But that's rugby. It's all about the bounce of the ball. And it bounces, or it's bouncing in the favor of the Maroon Machine. And Kopeni in the scrum. MC Van Heerden Smith out back, it goes to Kate Croy. He's been hit hard as Van Heerden Smith. He's still down. Looked like a little bit of a late hit. Yeah, they come. Kopeni swings it out. MC Van Heerden Smith back on his feet. He's a tough young man. He'll fly off. But it comes once again. David Marais has been all over the place for the Martis. But it's a penalty to the away side. They don't look like they're 10. They're still going. There's a little chip ahead. How's the bounce of the ball? It's not good. Kicked away the advantage there. Mikael Volmoer playing on the wing now. Does come away with it, but he's taken out by Ivan Bartels. His opposite number on the wing now. Unfortunately, a quick throw in. Just couldn't allow that one. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Morgan Newman just bidding farewell. He's seen enough. Also part of this Villagers setup. It's a big carry. Villager. They want to try and get within 7 Surely they can't win this game. It's the Martis coaching staff make their way downfield. They want to get the extra point to Villager. They don't want to let this down. Andries Viljoen, good carry. Thanks, Craig. Craig Berry just in the way there. Just couldn't see it, but back it comes again. Brad Tain hands it off. Big number 18. That's Justin Tice. Big carry. Inside ball. Joshua Vermeulen couldn't get it away. Toby Gabriels, he spots a mismatch. And he's being held on. It's a good tackle by the Martis. Defense holding up. Out wide it comes. Dylan Utete. There's space. He's going to try and run over people. But he's taken out. And he's at the end of the game. It is. Unfortunately for Villager. Had an opportunity once again to try and get the ball back, and you can see how much it means to the Martis. They are absolutely down on their bare limbs. They couldn't do this, and they did. They've been defending for their lives. Villagers came at them with everything and still couldn't do it. Wow, what a game here at the Donnie Craven Stadium. Absolutely fantastic. You've got to do something for us. You've got to go and like, share and follow, and of course subscribe. It's absolutely free. This is Club Rugby Live. This is the premier club rugby destination in South Africa, and here at the Donnie Craven Stadium it ends Martis 33, Villagers 24. From myself, SUV, Fasig, and the rest of the crew here at Club Rugby Live, it's bye-bye. Until next time.